Welcome everybody. We appreciate you coming on board today. Today is a special day. It's Wednesday, of course, and every Wednesday on the Sailfish we do a special little cooking event called Cooking with Justin Wilson Southern Products. We stream this online. We put it on YouTube, Facebook, different platforms and outlets across the internet. But the main thing we want to do is showcase what we cook with the Justin Wilson Southern Products, and also showcasing the coastal Mississippi foods that we all know and love, from fresh shrimp to seafood to oysters to fresh sausage made here locally by our meat market, which is Four Bulls Meat Market in Ocean Springs. They supplied all the wonderful smoked Cajun sausage here today, which you're all going to get to taste later, and we're going to cook it with the shrimp, and that gives that a nice little smoky extra flavor. Now keep in mind, these shrimp right here are brought to you by Desport Seafood, so before you guys go out of town, make sure you swing by Desport's, get some fresh shrimp. They'll put it on ice for you, and if you're flying out, they can put it on dry ice. So the prices are great, the seafood is fresh, and of course the corn here was given to us by Four Bulls Meat Markets. And I want to give a shout out to Triple Diamond Pawn and Jewelry, which is one of our sponsors for today's show, that help us purchase all the ingredients. Mike Stickers and Graphics, which makes all of our signage, the stickers back here, and of course our good friends at Brownwater Banter. They are one of our production companies that helps out with promoting and doing some of the live shows that we do. So where are you guys from? Colorado. We had some people on board last week, I believe was from Denver. And so, you know, oh, you guys y'all not friends? Oh, I know, but they were from Denver. Yes. But us being here down south, if you south of I-10, we're not even southern. So to us, Denver, Colorado, Maine, it's all the same to us down here. You know, we don't know any better. We make up words for you guys. Look at these boats going here. What a beautiful day it's turned out on the Mississippi Gulf Coast. That's the Diversion. That's one of the charter boats that goes out to Chandelier, Horn Island, and all the other places here. And you can do fishing trips on these boats here. And man, it's a lot of fun. These boats go up and down. The shrimp boats out here are very special. Shrimp season opens up, so you're getting to see the shrimp boats all cleaned up. They're painted, they're fresh. They're going out to bring in all the hauls and all the shrimp that you guys are going to get shipped up north. And a lot of the markets that come from these exact boats right here in Biloxi, Mississippi. Biloxi, Mississippi used to be known as the shrimp capital of the world, and as far as I'm concerned, it still is. You know, this is southern, this is Cajun country, this is coastal. Most people don't even realize that Mississippi even got a coast, you know, until they come down here and say, wow, I didn't know you had a beach. I said, well, just look at the map, you know. Well, here today with Cooking with Justin, we're doing what I like to call a low country Biloxi shrimp bowl. It's very simple, and we're using the Justin Wilson line of products, which is our seafood boil mix. It's less salt, more flavor. It's got a lot of ingredients in it. It blows away anything on the market. And you can do seafood, you can do vegetables, you can do just about anything. You can do meats in it. And it's also a wonderful sprinkle seasoning as well, but it's concentrated because it's diluted a lot with the water. But when you cook with it and boil with it, you're going to see the difference. Highly flavorful. This is blended especially by our company. It took a few years to get the recipe right, ready for market, and it's available in your local markets here on the Mississippi Gulf Coast, including Desport's and Four Bulls Meat Markets and a few other outlets here on the coast and right here on the Sailfish. So if you like it, grab you a pack. We only got one 4.5 pound bag here on the boat. Now that'll boil a whole sack of crawfish, a couple dozen crabs, all the shrimp you can eat. So that's a big bag, and I think you guys are going to love it. And what we're doing with the shrimp bowl, get a little closer over here. Let's show the good people that's watching online right now. I went in and put the corn and potatoes. I got a little bell pepper in there. Got some onion I chopped up and threw in there. I'm just extra seasoning the water. Down south, we just like to throw everything in the pot. Now this boil mix, you don't have to put nothing in it really. But we like to add stuff to it where we can say it was ours, you know. Even though we make the blend, it is ours, but I always cook with extra stuff anyway. Anybody can cook like this, a low country seafood bowl, and you can throw crabs in here. Matter of fact, we do have some crabs. If you can see, we got some fresh crabs we're gonna throw back in the water later, but we're not gonna boil these. But you know, we're not going to boil them. I wish, you know, I love some fresh crabs. We're not doing crabs today, but you can boil those in the pot too. This whole pot will do about 12 crabs. So it's a really good mix. I think you guys are going to love it. So let's go ahead and get started. Oh, by the way, we got a special treat. We have wicked pickled potato salad here, country style. We're going to let y'all try. This is made with our wicked pickles and our Justin Wilson original season. If you like southern style potato salad, this is it. This upset my aunt and my grandma with this recipe here, so y'all really going to like that. We're going to go and put some sausage in here, and what I like to do is grab this whole thing here. I'm going to go ahead and I cut the sausage up in bigger chunks, you know, because that way it doesn't get too soggy, too oversaturated. I like sausage to be a little crisp to them when you bite into them, because you can overcook sausage in the seafood boil because it really soaks up a lot of the flavor, and it soaks up a lot of the salt too. So sometimes sausage can be a little too salty. Just like the corn, you know, the corn's going to soak up a lot of the salt and a lot of the heat towards the end, and that goes for the potatoes as well. I'm going to go ahead and dump some extra onion in here. We dropped our knife in the water coming on board, so it's not always a perfect show. So since I don't have a knife, I'm just going to rip these up and throw these in there just like this. There's no wrong way or right way to do a coastal Mississippi, low country, Biloxi seafood boil. Whatever it takes, whatever you got to do to get the product in the pot, that's all that matters. So while those are cooking, we're going to go ahead and show you some of these wonderful big shrimp. Like I said, look at these bad boys. These are big shrimp. I only cook the shrimp about maybe 3 minutes to 4 minutes tops. Then let them soak for maybe a minute because you want them to be easy peel. These shrimp have the heads on. This is real shrimp, and this is what keeps the flavor in. When you boil the shrimp, you keep the heads on. That keeps all that flavor in that tail meat. When you boil it with the heads off, they're not as flavorful. You know, so if you don't like looking at eyes, you know, hey, keep the heads on. If you can get them with the heads on, that's the real deal. I'm going to go ahead and put some of these bad boys in the pot and let these start cooking a little bit. I got these bad boys here. I'm going to go ahead and grab some of the smaller ones too. We do a little mix and match. Now the smaller ones have the heads off because they were pre-deheaded before I got them there at Desport's. So, and that's all I'm going to do. If you make a mess, it's no big deal. Not at all. So basically like that right there. And I'm going to put the lid on it. And the lid barely fits because there's so much shrimp in there. So we're going to let that cook for about 3 minutes, 3.5. Not much longer, because when you cut the fire off, you let them soak, you're still cooking. The shrimp are going to continue to cook, and that's the art of boiling shrimp, is getting the flavor up and also making them easy to peel and easy to enjoy. So with that said, that's about it, and that's how we cook a low country shrimp boil here in Biloxi. Real simple. You can add more stuff to it. Some people like adding mushrooms, lemons, lemon juice, all the vegetables you want to put in there. Of course, you're going to need a big old pot like this, you know, and that's fine. You know, put it all in there. The seafood boil mix has all that in there already. So if you're somewhere where you don't have time to get up to get the vegetables and everything, you'll be just fine using that right out of the bag. And we're also proud to say that during the trip later today, once everybody the food goes out, we're also going to do a little promo. Walmart is interested in carrying our seafood boil mix, which is Sam's Club nationwide. So we're excited to do a promo pitch for Walmart, and you guys will be a part of that pitch as well. And we're going to send that to them, and then we got a big meeting with them. So we're looking to get this nationwide in all Sam's Clubs across the nation. So I think everybody deserves Justin Wilson in all Sam's Clubs, and then Walmarts and all that good stuff. So we're working hard to bring that stuff to y'all nationwide. But if you can't get it by then, you can always order it online at justinwilson.com. That's our website. And also you can order it through them. We'll ship it to you nationwide. So we appreciate that. Next time on Cooking with Justin, we'll see y'all back here next Wednesday. And no telling what type of menu we'll be cooking. We'll see you. It's good stuff.